Hello, 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 hello. We
How are
are,
you?
I'm going to say we are live, but we are not live, just recording. And
Okay.
hello, tell me your name. Tell me about yourself.
Okay, my name is Stefanny Vargas. I am 21 years old. I am a foreign language student. I've been studying English 5 years, 6 years, around 6 years. But it wasn't like constant.
Right.
So this process took me more time. And that's it. I enjoy reading, practicing languages. English is not my only goal. I
Right.
also want to learn Japanese and
Oh,
French. So, well, that's it.
konnichiwa.
Yeah.
That's my Japanese. I speak more Japanese than that. I can speak Japanese. How can I say your name? I want to learn how to say your name.
Stephanie, you like
Stefanny.
just like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, we have the same in English. Interesting spelling. All right. Yeah, we're going to review a worksheet. I sent you a worksheet for a TED Talk.
Yeah.
And I can't minimize Zoom when I'm doing that. Interesting. But I think I can share the screen. Oh, maybe I can't. Just one moment here.
Don't worry.
There we go. And here is your worksheet. You finished the notes. It looks very good. Actually, this looks beautiful. I like this. Good. Did you enjoy the TED Talk?
Yes, I enjoy it. Well, I enjoy it because sometimes I used to procrastinate a lot.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I saw it and I enjoy it.
That's right. And that is the topic. What's the topic? What's the
Yes,
word?
procrastinate.
Procrastinating. And this TED Talk was actually done from Vancouver, my home city, where I'm living right now. Actually, that's the headquarters of TED Talk is Vancouver. Good. I do want to read the instructions first. The instructions are very important. You already followed them very carefully, but I do want to read these instructions together first. So I want you to read to me from here.
Okay. Well, search for definitions online with Google or dictionary.com and make notes. Then make a full sentence example with the expressions. Then watch the TED Talk in a meeting, check for grammar, and use and practice more by speaking. If it says dictation, this means you have to write the full sentence. Everything said. If some expressions are too difficult, don't do the ones listed as ABD, advanced level.
That's right, advanced. That should be ADV, not ABD, advanced. And you didn't do all of them. Some of the advanced expressions you skipped. I think we
Yeah.
can practice a couple of these together, and we will. And it's good. Yeah, you have your notes, you have your definition, and you have some sample sentences. Very, very good. If I have to make any changes or perhaps corrections, I will do that with this option here. It's called track changes. And it's already in red. Any changes I make will show up in red.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You can pick another color, maybe yellow. I don't know,
We have
green.
another caller.
Okay.
We're on Zoom. I don't know how you can have another caller.
Okay.
Well, let's check. What's the two word forms?
Okay. Procrastinating and procrastination.
That's right. What does that mean?
To put off doing something until later. Delay.
Good, a good phrasal verb form. That's what it means, put off. And read your example.
Matthias wished hadn't procrastinated during his thesis investigation.
Nice. Nice. Past tense, actually past perfect form with the past participle. We do need one more word. What word do you think we need to add right in the middle here?
Oh my gosh. I'm not sure.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Matthias wished he had.
Yeah. Actually, this tense might have to change too. It could be a present tense, Matthias wishes, or it could be Matthias wished he hadn't procrastinated.
Okay.
Now let's do it like this. So he did procrastinate and he didn't do his thesis investigation on time. Now he's kind of regretting that.
Exactly. That is what I thought when I was thinking or doing the exam.
Good example. What's next?
Okay, civil in this case, I look for that in a dictionary, and it is citizen or citizen.
It can mean that. It could also mean more like cities or living inside of a country, civil engineering. And I'm trying to think of more examples in here. Civil court.
Okay, perfect.
And that means a court that all the citizens can go to, they can visit and see the procedures. I'm just trying to think of more examples. Let's focus more on the ones that you did make samples for. What's next?
A thesis.
Thesis.
That is a long research paper, and also a proposition to be defended in argument.
Good. A proposition. A proposition. Say that one again. A proposition.
A proposition to be defended in argument.
Sounds pretty good. Be careful, it's not with an E, a preposition, which is at, in, on, under. This is a proposition.
Preposition.
Proposition.
Proposition to be defended.
Good, that's right. And read your example.
Okay, my thesis was about the global warming and its consequences to the immediately future.
Good, perfect example. Pronunciation sounds better, that's good. Actually, not perfect example. There's two changes to make here. What about right here? What change do you think we need to make?
Okay, about the global warming.
Yeah, we actually don't need the.
Okay, about global warming.
Yeah, we know there's only one planet or one global warming or climate change, but it's the general noun form. There's nothing specific about it. It's only one we're talking about. And you do have an adverb form here, but we don't need an adverb. This is just a noun. So what form would we put in front of a noun? How can we make this an adjective?
Okay, so to the immediate?
That's right. Immediate future. That's right.
Future.
That's where we do need the immediate future.
In that case, why I cannot use the adverb like that with the ly at the end?
Well, ly adverbs connect to verbs. Let's go immediately. Let's leave immediately. Go and leave are verbs. That's not a verb.
That is a noun. Perfect.
Right. That's a noun. That's good. Okay. And now you did avoid or skip some of these advanced words, which I recommended or suggested, but I think we should try to practice just a couple of these. What's this one say?
Kick it up into high gear.
High gear.
High gear.
Yeah, this one comes from cars. When you have to drive fast or go faster, you go into second gear, third, fourth, fifth gear, if it's a manual transmission. And it really just means go faster and increase the pace.
For example, I don't know, car is kicking it up into high gear.
You could say that the car is kicking it up into high gear. That works too. And this might be one way to make an example. Just something you want to go faster with. I want to.
Well, I have a perfect example.
Oh, okay.
I want to kick it up into high gear with my English Ficative Paper.
With your English, what kind of paper? Say that again.
English Fricative.
English.
The fricative sounds.
I'm still not sure what you're saying.
Okay, fricative.
Maybe we can put that in the chat. Could you write that in the chat?
Yes.
Fricatives. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'd have to search for that myself. Interesting. See if we can find what that is. Some kind of phonetics sound. Okay. Are you writing a paper on that? Is that what you're writing?
Yes.
Some kind of a assignment or task for that.
Yes.
Yeah. You may be going too slow. You want to kick it up into high gear. Good. I like that example. Okay. Let's check some of the others that you prepared.
Okay. I like this one. To pull an all-nighter.
Yeah. Which means?
That to stay up all night.
That's right. Working, studying, no sleeping at all. What's your example?
Well, my example is for finish with my homework, I pull it an all-nighter. I'm sleep deprived.
I'm sleep deprived.
Right.
Good. Yep, you've got the correct form here. Past tense. I pulled an all-nighter. This is a great sentence here as well. Sleep deprived. Very good example. Small change in here. How do you think we can change this?
To finish.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just make it the infinitive form. To finish my homework. And this is the main verb. This is the past tense in here. You pulled an all-nighter. Good.
Okay.
Why do you think this is a bad idea, or maybe not a good way to perform pulling an all-nighter? Why is it a bad idea?
Well, it depends on, because some people like adrenaline, so they prefer to end their homework. It's like having 3 days left, for example, with the test, and but that is not too healthy, I think.
Yeah.
Because you had time to do your homework, so why are you going to wait till the last day and spend a whole night working in that, and maybe at the end your homework is not so good?
Yeah, that's right, not so good. If you pull an all-nighter, you might complete your project or your homework, but you'll perform poorly, worse than it would normally be. Students do this with exams and tests. They study all night, they pull an all-nighter. Brain just doesn't remember. Your brain gets tired. Yeah. But we all do this sometimes.
In a determinate moment.
Yes, wow. Yes. Oh, another hard word to say. What's this one?
Okay, a hypothesis. A
Hypothesis.
hypothesis. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that is a tentative assumption made in order to draw out and test its logical or empirical consequences.
Good. Very detailed definition. Kind of like a guess, kind of like a theory about something, and then you have to test it. Yeah. It is challenging to say the TH sound. Hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Ooh, you can do it now. That sounds pretty good. Let's practice this. How can we make a sentence with this one?
Yes, that is a voiceless th, right?
It's a voiceless th. Hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Trying to make an example here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of my own example.
I have hypothesis about global warming.
Okay. What's your hypothesis about global warming?
Oh, well, that is just an example. I don't
Just an
have it at
example?
all.
Yeah. We can use this to mean like just a guess, as an idea we just created. We didn't actually do any research or haven't truly tested it. I have a hypothesis about learning or learning languages. Some people say children learn faster, but I don't think that's true. We can learn languages when we're 80 years old, 40 years old. It doesn't matter when we start. I don't think our brain changes, just culture, time, attitude. So that's my hypothesis about learning. You're never too old to start learning a language, I think.
Well, I agree with you. I just want to, but I thought that for kids, it's a little bit easier than for us.
Why?
I don't
Why
know,
do you
maybe
think it's easier?
because they are learning how to speak. So I think that they are like, how the thing that people often say that kids are like little sponge.
That's right.
So they are like absorbing everything. So I think that if you raise a kid like the mother speaks one language and the father speaks another one, that kid is going to grow up learning or knowing how to speak both languages. For
That's right.
example, my best friend is Chinese, and she speaks Spanish and Chinese.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I think that for kids is easier. I
Easier?
agree with you, but
I would think more quickly. Children learn languages more quickly, but that doesn't mean more easily. They learn more quickly because they have more access to it. They hear their parents speaking, they mimic, they repeat. I think adults can do the same thing. If you go to China, stay there for a year, you'll speak Mandarin.
yes, that's true. That's true.
And I mean go there. I mean go to not the big city, go to a smaller town where you're using only Mandarin or Cantonese. Or you said you wanted to study Japanese. Go there. That's what I did. I actually lived in Japan for 7 years. And
oh my God.
I didn't study Japanese before I left. I played video games, I watched movies, but I didn't really study. I went over there and just talked to people. I usually talk to people in the bars and pubs.
That is like immersion. That is what?
Immersion. That's why children learn more quickly. They have full immersion. And we're scared of that when we're adults. We avoid that. We try to use translation more, perhaps go more slowly at our own pace because we're comfortable. Kids don't have fear, especially with languages. Good. Let's try one advanced phrase. This is a good one. What's this one say? Uh-oh, we've lost our connection. Stephanie, no. Stephanie, are you here? No, Stephanie's gone. No. Oh, maybe she's back or not. That's a wonderful photo. Hello, Stephanie. But connecting to audio. I can hear something. There you are.
Sorry. Yes, sorry, my internet connection is not the best. I'm sorry.
Are you using a phone?
Okay.
How are you connecting? Are you connecting with a phone, mobile device, or more like a PC or laptop?
Hello?
Yeah, not good connection. I can see you, but I can't.
Hello?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay. Well, let's try to continue. I know our connection isn't perfect, but let's try.
Okay, the
Try
next
this
one. To perplex you.
Perplex you. Yeah, that means confuses you. Not confusing so much, but maybe too challenging. I'll say challenges you too much. And some subjects, some topics are just, they perplex us too much. And really perplexes me. There we go.
Okay. Well, an example with that one. New politics of in Afghanistan
Okay.
perplex me.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, but I didn't totally hear that. Could you repeat that?
Yes, of course. For example, new politics, right? In Afghanistan,
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan really perplexed me.
There's a good example. The politics, did you say politics?
Yes, the politics.
Yeah, the political situation in Afghanistan really perplexes me. How it happened, what happened, why the Taliban has control now. That's a very good example. That's there is an answer, but it's a complicated answer. It might take another 20 years to discover and find the answer. That's a really good example. Yeah. We can use this with other more subjects and topics. Physics always perplexes me. Chemistry, astrophysics really perplexes me, but I enjoy studying those topics.
Okay.
What kind of subject or topic really perplexes you? Is there a language, English grammar, English pronunciation, Japanese?
English pronunciation and grammar also.
Try that full sentence.
Well, English grammar and pronunciation really perplex me.
Okay, that's a good example. How about Japanese? Does Japanese perplex you?
Yeah, Japanese also perplex me, but I am not into Japanese right now. I am more into English.
English, good. Good. And what's next?
Okay, the next one, a blogger.
Yeah.
A blogger is a person who regularly writes material for a blog.
That's right.
That's it.
It's your sentence.
Okay, my friend is a blogger. He usually posts about coffees.
Posts about coffee. Just coffee. You don't need to say the S in there. Good. What is a blog exactly? How can you describe a blog?
Well, for example, my friend is a blogger, so yes,
Right.
she posts coffee. So it is like he's sharing when he goes to a new cafeteria, drinks a new coffee, right? So it's usually like that, and many pictures about coffees and places and music. And it is like he also writes and shares what she thought or she is thinking when she's there.
Good. Yeah, it's a kind of online writing your own personal stories or topics. Coffee, that's a coffee blogger. Do you think this can be more? Sometimes people say bloggers can be an amateur journalist. What do you think? Is it possible?
Yeah. Yes, that is possible because it is like they are used to write, to express their feelings. So it is at some point it is gonna be easy for them to to share with people, to share what they are thinking, to write or put in words what others are thinking.
Good.
So I think that it is possible. Yes.
Have you ever been a blogger? Have you blogged about anything? In Spanish, maybe not English.
No, but no, but I am going to start. I am going to start with a study ground in which I am going to put different way of how I learn English, French, and Japanese, and the
Good.
things that I do, listen, read. So I
Okay.
am going to start. Then I
Good.
will tell you how it goes.
Good. That's a good coincidence. Those are the three languages I know and can speak: English, French, and Japanese. I can't really speak French anymore. Yeah.
Well, that is my main goal right now. Those three. Then
Good.
others.
Good. Start with English, then go to not Japanese, French. It'll be much easier because the grammar and alphabet are the same. Then end with Japanese because their alphabet system is so different. Their speaking and grammar is actually simple. They only have 3 tenses in Japanese: present, past, and future. That's it. And very simple grammar structures. But the writing system is completely different.
But I really like it. I really like it to practice the
Me too.
kanjis and all the
Yeah.
different ones.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's try
perfect.
the next one.
Okay, rational decision.
Oh.
Rational decision making is a multi-step process for making choices between alternatives.
Yeah.
The process of rational decision making favors logic, objectivity, and analysis over subjectivity,
Subjectivity.
subjectivity and insight.
Good. What's your example?
Okay. We make a rational decision when we bought this house.
Good. Carefully thinking about it. Yes. Logic, objectivity. Is it true? Did you buy a house, or is it just an example?
Well, no, that is a real fact. My mom bought an apartment.
Good.
Not a house, but an apartment.
Let's use the opposite. This is like a emotional decision, a quick choice that maybe wasn't the best choice. If we use the negative, this is kind of like making a mistake.
Okay. For example, I didn't make a rational decision when, I don't know, when I was drunk.
Okay.
Or I don't know, yes, when I was young or when I was studying.
I have a note saying there's only 10 minutes left in our meeting. Only 10? I thought I could go for an hour, but okay. Let's try to finish the ones that you do have here. What's next?
Okay. Which one?
This one here.
Okay. To live in the present. That means letting go of the past and not waiting for the future. It means living your life consciously aware that each moment you breathe is a gift.
Nice. What's your example?
Mario should stop thinking about his future so hard and starts living his present.
Okay. It has to be in the present. Mario should stop thinking about his future so hard and start living in the present. Not his or her present. The present just means time. Nobody, well, I guess we do have our own time. It's unique to everyone, but can't be possessive. Time can't be possessive.
Okay, perfect.
It's a good one. I want to make a different sentence. I live in the present by. Is there any kind of activity or hobby you do to enjoy the moment?
Practicing French.
Good. Full sentence. Full sentence.
Okay, I live in the present by practicing some French.
Good.
And reading the Petit Concept.
Good. Good. I think English, Spanish, French are similar enough in grammar, and alphabet's the same, so it's not too much of a challenge to study. Pronunciation, that's different. I can't read French pronunciation. I never learned that. I could read it, I can write it. Yeah.
You don't speak.
I can if I really try. Je peux parler français quelque temps.
Wow.
Anyway, let's try this next one.
Okay, to visualize something.
Yeah.
That means to see or form a mental image of something. For example, I can visualize my future if I continue studying and don't giving up. I think that I have to change the give into giving.
Okay. I can visualize my future if I continue studying. No, this is fine. And don't give up. This is totally fine.
Perfect.
Yeah. Create a mental image of something. How do you say it again?
Visualize.
Visualize. Good.
Visualize.
Good. Okay. What's next?
Okay, leisure time. This is the one that you explained lately, in last week, I think.
I did. I put this in a post. Yeah.
Yes.
My stories.
Yes, in your stories. Leisure time. So that is the time when one is not working or occupied. That means free time. Yeah, free time.
Yeah. There's two ways to pronounce it. Leisure time, or leisure time. Okay, what do you like to do in your leisure time?
Okay, in my leisure time, I like to watch series or sleep. Yes, basically that. Or maybe exercising.
Good. All right. And there's only 5 minutes left. I have a little timer here that's saying 5 minutes left. I always thought I had an hour, but I think it's because I'm recording this that I have to follow a 40-minute time limit, but we can still finish a couple more. I really want to do one of these advanced phrases here. What's this one say?
Dread.
Dread means hate or really dislike doing. It's the opposite of look forward to, so it means you don't look forward to. Usually some kind of task or activity that you really dread, that you just know you're not going to like, but you have to do it. I truly dread teaching grammar. It's just not something I believe is too important sometimes. I love teaching vocab, phrasal verbs, TED Talks like this. We're checking your grammar, but we're not really studying it so much. What do you truly dread?
Well, I truly dread studying grammar so deeply. Yes, I really don't like it at all, but that is important anymore because I am not a native speaker.
Right.
So I have to know how to pronounce the different sounds.
Yeah.
So it is something that I don't like, but I have to do it. I have to study.
That's right. That's exactly what this means. Good. It's an easy word to say. Simple word, dread. Dread. It can be a verb. It can be a noun. All right. I think we can do these last two and then we'll finish. What's this one?
Okay, guardian angel.
Mm,
Okay, well, that is a spirit that is believed to watch over and protect a person or place.
that's right. More of a person, like a personal angel. Yeah. For example?
Well, when my grandma passed away, I felt terrible. Passed away, I felt terrible. So my mom told me she is now my guardian angel, and that I shouldn't. Oh, wait a minute. That
That's
I
fine.
shouldn't be sad because she will be always with me.
Good. Very good example. Good, 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 good. Yeah, just past tense. That's the correct phrasal verb to use. Very good phrasal verb. Is this a true story?
Yes.
How old were you when this happened? Sounds like something a mother would say to a younger child.
I was a baby.
A baby? Yeah.
A baby, but my mom told me when I was just like 6 years, and I started asking for my grandmother. You know, kids don't understand
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah.
So it's like my mom told me like, no, she's taking care of you.
Yeah.
And yes, there in the heavens.
Good, 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 good. I like that idea. All right, last word. Here's a fun word. What's the word?
Okay, mayhem.
Yeah.
That is a situation in which there is little or no order or control.
Perfect definition. That's right.
Okay, so for example, with 20 kids running around and only 2 adults to supervise, it was complete mayhem.
Perfect example. Yeah, a little bit crazy and very little control or order.
Okay.
Very good example.
Can we use this mayhem with, for example, natural disasters? No.
Not so much. It's more about people, more about how you're trying to organize people. And if you can't organize them or control them, then it's total mayhem. That's the common phrase. That's good. We only have about a minute left. So I want to say good job. I just love it when students and candidates prepare these worksheets like this. I just love this. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Your examples were great. And I think you can handle some of those advanced phrases. I think you're definitely at that level. And I want to thank you for joining. I want to thank you for allowing me to record this. This is helpful for me and useful for other students to see what lessons like this can be like.
Thank you to you. I'm going to be waiting for the YouTube video so I can watch it.
That's right. I'm going to save this, post this to YouTube. I'll send you this worksheet back with any of the changes and other notes that I've made so you can see them and you can review them on your own time.
Perfect. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much,
joining,
Jake.
Stephanie.
Wow. Bye-bye. Have a good day.